Good morning, everyone. Virgo Triad here. It is October 11th, 2018, and welcome to another installment of Where Are They Now? This is installment number 4 of the Where Are the Con Artists Now? And number 4 is going to be of, yes, you guessed it, our favorite fake Judge Anna von Reitz. Now, interestingly enough, if you take a look at this picture, you're going to see in the background a flag, and that flag has some fringe on it, some yellow fringe as a matter of fact, which amongst a lot of the claims, crazy-making claims that Anna von Reitz proclaims in her blogs and her vlogs and all of her writings, makes that flag an quote-unquote admiralty flag. She claims we're under admiralty law and yet claims herself to be a common law or superior court or postal court. Well, I don't know. About 9 different kind of judges so far that Anna claims to be. But I find it very interesting in the background here she has a admiralty flag. Does that mean that Anna's common law court is really common law admiralty? Oh my God, this may be a bit much for my mind to take, but nevertheless, let's take a look back in the history of Anna von Reitz and see where she came from and where she's going to now. We're going to go over several of the claims that Anna von Reitz actually makes, but first, let's look at one of Anna's actual quotes. This is something Anna said and wrote herself. Anna Maria Wilhelmina Hannah Sophia Reitzinger von Reitzenstein von Leda-Vorbeck. 30 years a lawyer. She has served as an international services agent and as a private attorney in service to His Holiness Pope Benedict and now Pope Francis. All right. So we know that Anna von Reitz is not her actual name. Anna actually claims that her name is this very long Anna Maria Wilhelmina Hannah Sophia Reitzinger von Reitzenstein von Leda-Vorbeck. She also claims to be a lawyer. But the truth is, Anna has never been a lawyer. She's never been a judge. And if you take a look at the playlist that's going to be in the description below this video, along with at the end of this video that you could just click on, it'll take you straight to the playlist, you're going to see that I have contacted and spoken to the Alaskan Judicial Council, and they have informed everyone in the phone call that was recorded that Anna is not a judge. They also confirmed that Anna has never been to law school. Anna makes a lot of crazy claims, including and not limited to the fact that she claims to be married to POTUS, the President of the United States. Of course, she claims that she's an attorney to the Pope, which you just read just a second ago with me. She claims that she is a Superior Court judge, a Postal Court judge, which in a later video in the playlist that will be, again, in the description of this video and at the end that you can click on, you'll see that I contact the actual judges that do preside over postal issues, and she's never been a judge for them either. Now, some people will claim and have claimed that it doesn't matter that Anna never went to law school. You don't have to be an attorney to be a judge. See, the whole point of my videos about Anna von Reitz seems like a few people have kind of missed the mark in what the problem is here. The problem is that Anna lies. She's never been a judge, and she's never been to law school, although she's claimed to be. Now, the very fact that you don't have to be an attorney in order to be a judge has nothing to do with the point that I'm making. That's a whataboutism is what they call it. Well, what about this or what about that? No, see, the point is that Anna von Reitz is a liar. She doesn't tell the truth. There's absolutely nothing that hooks her directly to the Pope or any Pope. She's not a judge. She's never been recognized as a judge. There is no common law court in the United States. And the post office has nothing to do with the postal court that she is claiming, and those don't exist either within the United States. The simple fact is that Anna is a fraud. Anna's education basically goes to one area, and that is writing. And we're not talking about journalism. We are talking about writing, as in a story, literature. Some of the other claims that Anna has made that I think you will find interesting is that the Virgo Triad, owner and operator of Virgo Triad channel, which would be me, of course, is some sort of artificial intelligence. When that didn't work out too well for her, she claimed that the owner and operator of the Virgo Triad channel was a Romanov. Of course, that's not true either. She also claimed that I was someone by the name of Kim Goigan, which is not true. But see, Anna has a history of doing this. She has a history of making a claim that when anybody questions her or her status, she gets her narcissistic injury all damaged and hurt. And as a result of that, she decides to lash out back to that party. Now, there have been many of us. I am not the only one. And the very first thing that she goes to is that the party that is proving that she is a fraud is a con artist themselves. So I'm not the first victim. There have been many prior to this. Let's take a look at another one of Anna's quoted claims. This is again a quote. My name is Anna Maria Reisinger, also known as Anna von Reitz. Because my actual name is German and a mile long, I am an American common law superior court judge in Alaska, where operation of the Seventh Amendment courts started up again in conjunction with the common law grand juries more than a year ago, and I also serve as a federal postal district court judge for the Western region. Ladies and gentlemen, every single bit of that, with the exception of the fact that she goes by Anna Maria Reitzinger and Anna von Reitz as a name that she uses to write with, a pen name. It's all BS. There are no common law judges. There are no common law courts in the United States. Let me repeat that again. There are no common law courts in the United States. Bunch of garbage. Here are a couple of other claims that Anna makes. Anna claims that she is an IT specialist and knows all about hacking. She claimed that Beyonce's video Formation was put in place in order to divide the nation. And of course, she claims that that yellow fringed flag is an admiralty flag and represents that we're under admiralty law. For any of you that care to look, the actual flag that is covered for admiralty, it looks nothing like our flag. Not at all. As a matter of fact, after heavy research, I found out that the yellow fringe on the flag represents nothing pertaining to law. It simply is decoration that was added to several flags during a specific time period, and quite often still is. You can research yourself and find this information out. If you take a look at what the actual naval flags and admiralty flags look like, you're going to see that they look absolutely nothing at all like the flag that is for the United States with fringe on it. Now, Anna claims that she has no part in the pseudo laws that Bruce Doucette went to prison for 38 years for recently. Matter of fact, it was in May, I believe, that he was sentenced. Well, let's take a look at old Bruce. Here we are taking a look at the Colorado Correctional Facility database, and we find Bruce Doucette, and we have his docket number, we have his next parole hearing, which happens to be October of 2035, the hearing date, a picture of Bruce, and you will notice if you actually take a look at a lot of the previous information with regards to Bruce and Anna, you will see that the majority of the information that Bruce used in order to try to defend himself, in which he failed miserably, by the way, was straight from Anna von Reitz. You will also notice that about a month before Bruce was actually indicted, Anna started distancing herself from him, kind of the way she's attempted to try to distance herself from April Lejeune, because she knows that April Lejeune is going to end up getting caught. She's burned way too many people. Also, on that note, let me let you guys know that the majority of the paperwork that April Lejeune uses is paperwork that Anna von Reitz actually wrote herself, including and not limited to a bond and security agreement that are falsified and illegitimate that April is openly passing off to her unsuspecting victims. Anna von Reitz wrote almost all of the documentation, as a matter of fact, that April Lejeune uses in her scam. All falsified and all illegitimate. We're over on AnnaVonReitz.com, and there's a very specific reason that I've taken you here. Number one, first I'd like for you to notate that she calls herself, as we all know, Judge Anna von Reitz. Even though she has said numerous times in rebuttals to the things that I have put out, showing that she is not a real judge, that she's never called herself a judge. It's absolutely insane when you try to go back and take a look at the things that she claims that haven't been said that actually have been said by her. But regardless, that's the first thing I'd like for you to take notice to. The second thing I'd like for you to take notice to is the amount of people that follow Anna and make claims like, Anna must be telling the truth because Anna doesn't sell anything. Anna doesn't make any money off of telling these things to people, so why would she do it? Well, aside from the fact that clearly Anna von Reitz is touched in the head, to put it nicely, delusional, you would notice here that she does sell things. For example, right here she has a picture of a flag that's not really a flag. It's just a flag that's been made up by a group of individuals that feel that they can pass this off as a flag that would represent what they want the United States to be. She says to click on the picture to get yours, so she sells those flags. Then if you go down here to the bottom, you'll see there are ads all over the place. So she's making money off of the site, and many people are linked to this site through numerous, and I do mean numerous, other web pages and blogs that all of these things are advertised. All of these articles of hers are advertised on. They end up here, and there's a ton of different advertisements. But she also has silver, talks about, being able to purchase silver. She has a multitude of, look at all the blogs. These are all blogs. She talks about Bitcoin. She talks about all of these different things that you are able to purchase, things that you are able to get into. And most of all, everywhere you look, there's a place to donate. Donate, donate, donate. So Anna von Reitz, does make money. She makes money off of what she peddles online, and the more extreme it is, the more people fall into it. because it's kind of like watching reality TV that's gone really, really wrong. So what is Anna up to now? Well, as early as today, as you see, October 11th, 2018, on the Public Intelligence blog, which will be listed, the link will be listed in the description below this video, Anna von Reitz decided she was going to put up a 4-minute long video to Donald Trump on the national credit and debt situation and exactly what he should do in order to correct that. Now see, Anna claims to know more about history and the financial industry than anyone else, including the President of the United States, well-known economists, and all financial advisors wrapped up into one big ball. The only thing I can't figure out about Anna is she clearly has no idea what the difference between a T-bill, U.S. securities, and a Federal Reserve note is. Well, no matter. For those of you that would like to take a look at this, again, the link will be in the description. And for those of you that would like to live in a land where our clouds really are cotton candy, follow Anna von Reitz. She'll take you there. This is installment number 4 of Where Are the Con Artists Now? Number 4, Fake Judge Anna von Reitz. Have a good day, everyone.